us on to the next agenda item?
Absolutely. Let's see. Okay, so I love these ideas, getting staff on board. These are really super important. The work we're doing is so incredibly important, and I think we all feel an urgency. And I think, I'm sorry, the last person that spoke, I don't know your name, but I think we all feel like we need more people, right? It'd be better if there were 3 times, 4 times, 100 times the number of people helping us do this work. It's just too important. So Bernie had this graphic. Oops, let me go back. So this is us right now, right? This little group of people facing this huge, it seems like overwhelming task. And what we really need is this, right? Many more people joining the fight and doing the work, this important work. So what we need to do is expand our networks dramatically and use all the tools that we have at our disposal. And one of those tools doesn't cost us anything, and that is the use of social media. So Bernie and Mark asked if I would talk a little bit about this today. Just FYI, I am not a social media expert of any kind, shape, form, but hopefully some of these tips might be useful today. And I did create a little poll so we could make this interactive. I've never done the poll thing before, so let's give it a try. Just 2 quick questions should come up on your screen. And I hit launch. All right, go for it. Has everybody seen those? Bernie, do you see the questions?
Yeah, the question is up. And,
Okay.
and
It's giving everybody a little time to answer. And there's a second question as well. Okay, so want to share results here. So it looks like most individuals, well, over half of the individuals are regularly using Facebook. Can you see the results or no?
No.
Bernie, are you seeing those?
we can see it if we answered the poll, but we don't see it coming across your screen.
Okay. Now do you see it?
Yes.
Oh, thank you. This new thing I can do now. All right. So it looks like over half of us are on Facebook. So that's something we're already doing that maybe we can use more of to help our energy network become stronger. And that's what we're doing as individuals. And as energy groups, it looks like there's 17 on Facebook that answered that. A lot don't have a presence on social media. So that's something that you could look into, right? That might be a first step, is to create a Facebook account for your group. And I am going to focus on Facebook today. There's many other social platforms, TikTok and Instagram. Pace does have a Facebook. Actually, we have 2. We have a Heat Smart CT at Heat Smart CT, and we have our Pace Clean Energy one. And we just started an Instagram one. We do also have a Twitter account and a LinkedIn account, and those we haven't done as much with, but we hope to in the future. So we hope to join all of you in using this resource a little bit better. So the first thing you want to do after you create your account is think about how you're going to post. Maybe create a plan for posting. So you want to post frequently, you want to post consistently, because you want to activate that Facebook algorithm. And the more you do that and the more engagement there is, the more Facebook is going to help you out with their algorithm and get the word out. So what are you going to post? A lot of you do this on your own. You post news and images. You share other people's content. So one of the things that Facebook really pushes with their algorithm is videos. So if you can do short little videos with your phone, they don't have to be anything great. You don't have to do any editing, but people get very engaged with videos. And Bernie checked into our stats. He noticed that our stats on Facebook started going way up when we started posting videos. So that's just a little something to think about. And also, you want to post quality content. You want it to be relatable. It's great if you can add some humor to it or something that makes people feel something, right? They feel something and they want to act. So you've inspired them. You've added some humor to their life, so they want to comment on it. So all of these things are very important to get Facebook working for you, to help you get the word out and get more people learning about your cause and wanting to take action on it. So that's what this is all about. And that little picture up in the corner, that's of me. I did a little Halloween video about my creepy basement. So actually, you know, I'm not going to pause to show a video right now because I think we're a little behind time. But if you want to learn about the Facebook algorithm, we will make this slide presentation available to you. So I put in a couple of links so you can learn about how to increase your reach and all that. One thing that people don't do enough is to tag other people. So that's one thing that you can do when you're posting. If you post a picture of your team, you want to tag all of those members so that it appears on their news feed and then they can share it. So you're just multiplying the ways that you can share that information. So when you go to create a post, you see this yellow arrow there. There's a little blue person. And if you click on that little blue person, you can start tagging people. And when you click on the arrow, your friends list will come up and you just click on them and it tags them and you click done. And it's pretty easy to do that. Let me just make sure I didn't miss anything. I always have trouble with those arrows. So that's posting, right? That's you sending out your news. But this is social media. So you need to be social, right? That's part of being a social network. You need to comment on other people's and share other people's news as well. So that's what gets the momentum going. So 3 things you can think about for your energy group are to make sure that every member of your group that has a Facebook account goes into their account and marks your energy group, if you have a Facebook page, as a favorite. So that way it'll be one of the first things to come up on their newsfeed. And then you want your members and other people to comment as much as they can on the posts, because that'll also help spread the word. And you want to follow other local energy groups. Like I know Wilton Go Green has a Facebook page, so you could follow them and whatever other groups. So that's some of the information we want to collect so that we know who's out there in the social media world as well and can start making the most of it. Okay, so when you are, oops, I got some stuff in the way there. Okay, when you want to make something a favorite, what you do is you go up to the little blue arrow in the right-hand corner where the yellow arrow is pointing. You'll click on that, and then you can click on the settings and privacy. And when you do that, you can click on the news feed preference. And that'll allow you to get to your favorites. And it says here, manage favorites. So you're going to click on manage favorites, and all your friends and the pages you follow will come up, and you can put a little star next to the ones that you really want to not miss, right? If you put a star next to them, then Facebook knows, oh, you want to see those more often. So I put a star next to Pace, and I think it allows you to do 30 stars. Okay, and then just specifically some ideas for your energy groups. That maybe when you have your meetings, whether it's Zoom or a live meeting, hopefully someday, you can set aside the first 5 minutes of each meeting for social media. And just take a little photo or a live video and send that out. And you can also train members in the use of social media. By the way, again, we'll put this PowerPoint out. So if you want to use this one, you can use this one. You want more photos, more videos. I saw a post on Wilt and Go Green, and it's cool because they were saying they did these green awards. And so they listed all the people that got the green awards. It would have been so great too to have like a photo and tag them. And then maybe those folks would have shared it on their own individual page. You might want to designate volunteers to be your social media folks and post on certain days so you have that consistency. As we said, have members add energy groups, different energy groups to their favorites list. And then of course, a little push for pace is to follow us and tag us. Because anytime you have news in your group, tag us and we can repost it on our Facebook page. We'd love to do that. We love to be like the hub, right? So one last thing I did was like a little script. I don't know, Bernie, maybe you can help me out here. I just thought it'd be kind of fun. Are you there, Bernie? You want to help me? Okay, so here's
here,
the
Deb.
setting. Okay, we have our town energy task force meeting, and let's pretend we're meeting live. And the members have decided on a topic, why I love my electric vehicle. So Bernie opens his Facebook app on his phone. He navigates to his West Hartford Energy Facebook page. He clicks the live button at the bottom and then adds a little description, and he tags the other people that are with him, and he clicks live video. Go ahead, Bernie, action.
Action. Hi, this is Bernie, and I'm coming to you live from the West Hartford Energy Commission. Tonight's topic is why I love my EV. I have a Chevy Bolt. Hasn't caught on fire yet. And one of the great things is I never have to wait in line at the gas station. And here you go, Lisa.
Thank you. Hi, I'm Lisa Simpson. I drive a Nissan Leaf. One of the reasons I love it is because I can park at the town garage and charge it for free. Okay, and then you can see we could pass it to a couple other people, and then Bernie could close out the like 2-minute Facebook Live with an ending. So Bernie, if you want.
Thanks for listening. Comment and let us know why you love your EV.
Great. And so these could be just something you do every time you meet, and just a little fun thing for your group, right? It's fun. And it doesn't have to be a big deal. All right, so I think that's all I wanted to say about that for now. We have an awesome intern with us. His name is Liam Enea. He is from Yukon, and he has been doing some work that he'd like to share with you. So I'm going to stop sharing.
Sure. Hi, everyone. I'm Liam Enea. I'm from Brookfield, and I'm a Yukon sophomore, and I recently got involved with PACE back in November. And one of the things we're working on is highlighting the work that towns and energy task forces are doing to advance this whole movement. So one of the things we're doing and connecting it to our social media presence and your social media presence is creating videos that highlight all those things. And one of them, the first one we did was for Ridgefield's Action Committee for the Environment, and off of a electric vehicle car show and Green Business Award ceremony that they put on in October. So I'd like to share my screen, and I'll show you the video that we put together. Can everyone see that?
Looks good, Liam.
Okay. And this is, okay.
And I'm not sure there's sound.
Is there audio?
No.
No.
You often can't get the audio to be heard on when you're presenting a clip like that. There were always often problems with that. So
Maybe I could try. I have headphones in. I could try unplugging it and putting the audio up, and we'll see if
And you can do optimize sharing for video when you share your screen too.
This might be.
Yeah, try resharing and make sure you click those optimize for video.
All right, this should work now. Can we hear this?
check out this electric vehicle car show and awards.
Does that work?
That's working. You did it.
All right, perfect. Technical difficulties.
Check out this electric vehicle car show and awards ceremony that Richfield's Action Committee for the Environment put on. Dozens of residents, EV owners, home charger installers, and vendors gathered at Nod Hill Brewery for an afternoon of delicious food, craft drinks, and live music to see the newest in electric vehicle technology. State Senator Haskell and Representative Berger Gervallo presented citations to 2 champions of sustainability. Awards like these help recognize positive environmental action and boost attendance. Richfield residents own hundreds of all-electric or plug-in hybrid electric vehicles, reducing overall CO2 emissions by hundreds of tons per year compared to gas-burning cars. Even First Selectman Marconi brought the town's all-electric. This event is a bright way to get the community talking about and driving in greener cars.
That was our video. And if you notice that one statistic that
Everyone can still hear me?
Yep, we can hear you.
Notice that one statistic that we pulled up about the 800 tons of CO2 not emitted per year. That was actually based off of some proprietary information that we've been analyzing through PACE on the number of electric vehicles that are in each town. And we found in Richfield that they actually had a few hundred electric vehicles or plug-in hybrid electric vehicles. And we were able to calculate from that the actual savings to the environment. And we included that in the presentation. And part of the point of having these is that it's going to promote the things that your group is doing, which will generate local interest, especially because I feel like I'm from Brookfield and there hasn't been a ton of, outreach from our area in these specific topics because they're kind of niche and very new. And it helps to have highlights that you can put on social media. Not only will it generate local interest, but it also inspire other task forces throughout the state to try and, copy the event or do something similar, and all in the goal of expanding the clean energy movement. And even for PACE, it's good for us because it aligns with our 100% CT mission, which is to educate people on what folks are doing in this clean energy space, and also generate interests in the meantime. And that was our video with that. And I'd want to mention another thing about our social media. We're working on an under 30 project, which is where we're interviewing people from across the state who are under the age of 30, who are involved in clean energy and doing different things. The first person that we're working with is, thank you, Peter. The first person we're working with, and we interviewed, is Alex Rodriguez. He was with the League of Conservation Voters and now Save the Sound, and he worked on a bus electrification project. That's going to be on our social media platforms, and I will share in the chat the link to our Instagram and Facebook pages. Our Instagram is pretty new, so there's not a lot on there right now, but our Facebook has been established for a long time, and Deb has been, the lead on that. So I'll share the link in there, and if you would like to follow us, it should have the handle as well. So I guess I'll give it back to Deb, and I'll post this in the chat.
Great, thanks, Liam. Yeah, he did a lot of work on that, but I think it's so worthwhile because it really does show what a great event that was, and the great things that RACE is doing. And I think you could use that and post it on your website. You can post it on your social media. You can share it with your town staff and say, hey, look, we're doing great things, we'd like more money, basically. So PACE is, this is something we'd like to offer to towns. If you are interested, you can email Liam, and I think he'll put his information in the chat. Obviously, they do take a while. So if we get a whole slew of them coming at us at once, it'll be a while, but we can send you a link to the form. We'd have you fill out a form that talks about the content you want in there, your goal for the video. You'd send photos and little video clips of an event or several events or whatever you wanted in that case. So yeah, that's a kind of exciting thing.